Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. I haven't done a video in a while, but today I am currently actually at school right now. Oh, never mind. I thought that was the sky, but that's actually a building. But I just got to the campus and I went around the parking lot for a solid 20 minutes trying to find parking. It's so bad. Like, it's actually like the worst thing in the entire world. But today I have 3 classes. I have speech, physics, and probability and statistics. So I just got here. My first class today is speech, and I have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna walk into the building. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Today I have a super long day because I'm also working a hockey game, as you guys may have already told by my shirt. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys inside, and I'm gonna show you guys what campus looks like because it's super pretty. Guys, that's my speech professor right there. But this is College of Arts and Sciences, where I have all of my classes actually today. And then this is the engineering building that I usually have engineering and programming in C in. But I don't have any classes in that one today, so I'm just in this one today. Guys, I just walked up 4 flights of stairs. It's so tiring. But the elevator is like, it sucks. So oh, hello. Alright guys, so I just got out of my speech class, and that was my first class of the day. I'm currently headed to physics, and I presented my speech on Monday, like a few days ago, and I just asked my professor about my grade, and he says that he's gonna release my grade in about like a few hours, so I'm gonna get my grade for it today. And then now I'm headed to physics because yesterday I had my midterm exam, and I think we're getting grades back today, so we'll see. Guys, look at this view. This is like, so I have to take the back staircase because if I go through like the main staircase that's in the middle, it always gets jammed in between classes, and literally nobody uses this staircase. And Gabby's a senior at the school, so she's been here for 4 years. This is her 4th year, and she told me to use this one, and it's literally magic. I love it. Guys, I I replaced myself. Ooh, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that this was here. That is cool. Anyways, so I had my physics midterm yesterday, and I walked into the classroom not understanding literally like a single thing. So I walk into the classroom, and I was really scared, and I was trying to explain to you guys, but there's 4 skills questions, 4 questions that are like actual from the modules that we did, which was 1 through 3 this time around, and then 2 questions at the very end that were supposed to like combine everything, and they were supposed to be very, very hard. And I sat down, and I don't know what happened to me. Like, I could literally be so wrong. I could be just like, I don't even know, but I sat down and I kind of understood what I was doing. Like, it was kind of making sense, like what I was writing down. And also after the exam, I spoke to the girl who sits next to me, and me and her both got the same answer on the last question that was supposed to be super, super hard, one of the really hard ones. So that made me feel a little bit more confident. So I literally like asked her, I was like, cause she's super smart and she understands all of this, and like I'm like, she's really helpful. But I was talking to her about it, and I was like, oh, like what did you get on the last question? She was like, I got 4.72, and I was like, I got 4.7. So it's basically like the same thing. I was like, yes. Anyways, so I don't know if we're actually getting our results back for our quiz today. I really hope we are, because like it's actually like really nerve-wracking and it's scaring me a lot. I also think that I might have like sat down and started making up my own formulas halfway through the test, because there's no way it made that much sense. There's no way. Alright guys, so I'm officially gonna head over to my class. I want to show you guys my classroom. It's really nice. Alright guys, I came outside so that I could talk to you for a little bit. Oh, there's an airplane flying before, because there's a lot of people inside the building right now. But I just got out of physics, and that was like the weirdest thing ever. We did not get our test results back. We're getting our test results back on Monday, which I'm a little bit upset about because I was kind of hoping to know what I did. So we did that, and then we were working on a new section where we're starting module 4, and we were doing calculations for one of the worksheets, and the professor got 120. I also got 120, but it was like a really weird question. It was like 6 times 9.8 plus something and then subtract that from 20. So it was, somebody brought up that that's not supposed to be 120, and I was a little confused. And then another question, the professor got 93.8, and like me and the entire rest of the class got 66.65. So we're a little bit confused. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, anyways, now I have like a little break before my prop stats class, so I'm probably gonna just go to the student union and maybe do like a little bit of studying.
I'm not kidding. Each individual section could be its own individual home. That's how long. It could. That's pretty much how it was with each calc. That's pretty much how it was with each calc and DQ class that I took. It was like you had multiple homeworks, but they were like equal.
I mean, the difference would be if I was Jasmine
Here.
Zachary.
Alright guys, so I just got back to my car from my last class. My hair messed up. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't even notice it. This one's still standing. This one's like escaping from the rubber bands. But I just got back to my car and I finished my last class of the day, and now I'm currently headed over to the rink. I don't know why the camera's like blurry. But I'm headed over to my next class, or not next class, I'm headed over to the rink for literally the rest of the day. I skate, I have a lesson with my coach, and then I also work tonight for the game. So it's gonna be a long day at the rink, but that's where I'm headed right now. And I did get my results back for my speech, so I'm gonna read those to you when I get to the rink, because I still have to eat my lunch and everything, so I'll read those to you when I get to the rink. But I do want to show you guys my speech because my professor like records them on Zoom, so we have access to like actual videos of our speeches. So I'm gonna put it in the video so that you guys can watch my speech, because I'm really proud of it. I was super happy with how it turned out, and I got really good feedback for it. And I'm gonna tell you guys so I'm gonna let you guys watch the speech while I go to the rink, and then I'll come back when I'm there and I'll tell you guys what score I got and also the feedback that I got. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys like my speech. I originally wanted to write my speech about the time when I was 7 years old and begged my parents for months for this new pair of skates that everyone had. I had it all written out. I started with a little joke and ended it with the lesson that I learned that not everything is as perfect as it may seem. Rereading it over and over again, it made me sound like a bratty little kid, but it's not me. So I decided I would rather share the story of how money, or lack thereof, has shaped me into the person I am today. One thing I did learn from writing that speech and then scrapping it is that money cannot buy happiness. But not having money can cause a lot of whys in a child's brain. Like, why is mommy not home? Why won't daddy play with me? One very specific why I never understood until brainstorming ideas for my speech was, Mommy, why are we going to sleep? It's still light outside. I grew up in a household where every cent counts. My parents worked countless hours, day and night, picking up as many shifts as they possibly could. But they always found a way for me to have the life that many other children would have dreamed of. My room filled with every toy a child could imagine, and my weekends filled with Disney trips and fun excursions. When my family's car broke down, instead of saving up money to buy a new car, my parents instead scraped together just enough money to pay for my skating lessons, and me and my mom would take public transit to and from the rink. Yet they never even once thought about making me stop skating. My dad owns his own remodeling business, and some months he'll be slammed with work, others he can barely find work, which creates a very unsteady flow of money. My mom worked as a housekeeper in a hotel during the day and a factory worker at night. Even before starting school, I spent my days in daycare because my parents were always working and unfortunately didn't have the ability to stay home with me. I would wake up in the morning to my mom not being at home, having to get myself ready for school, and my dad would drive me to school and drop me off before he also went off to work. My mom would pick me up after school and take me to skating practice, or straight home on the days that I didn't have skating, but at this point that was rare because I would skate every single day after school. I remember being younger, my mom would be working at the hotel, and my dad would bring me to visit her just so that I could see her during the day. Sometimes he would take me across the street to the playground, and my mom would try to spot me through the windows of the rooms that she was cleaning. I see you, baby, she would exclaim, as I begged my dad to call her just so that I can jump and wave at her from all the way across the road. Despite how tired my mom was, she always worked so hard to be able to make sure I was happy. She never once complained to me about being tired or not wanting to take me skating. She always managed to pack me the most amazing lunches that all of my friends oohed and awed at, and after school and skating, she would always sit down and help me finish my homework.
And somehow she always found time in her busy schedule to make sure that she took care of me and kept me happy. Things changed when I began virtual school in 3rd grade. My mom was still searching for ways to be able to make money for our family. She began sewing items and selling them in her shop on Etsy. She would stay up through all hours of the day, crafting items to fulfill orders, all by herself, and this went on for several years. I don't remember a single day where she wasn't up through all the hours sewing and crafting items and finishing up orders. This is one of the main sources of income for my family, and she would stay up all night hoping that she would receive orders to be able to pay for my skating lessons the next day. Despite my family's tight income, they never made it apparent to me or others that we were struggling. From a young age, I was taught the value of a dollar and how important it is for us to work for what we want. Looking back on my family and the sacrifices they have made for me to have the life I have today, I've realized I'm extremely rich because I have parents that have worked so extremely hard to provide for me and give me a comfortable lifestyle. To me, the cost of something is not just the monetary value of an item, rather what we sacrifice to be able to achieve something. We have all heard of the cost of love or the cost of fame, and these terms can be universally applied to many different topics. For me, my parents exhibit the cost of life because they work countless hours giving up their own lives to be able to provide me with the one I have today. I've made it my mission to prove to my parents all their sacrifices are worth it. I'm currently a U.S. figure skating triple gold medalist, certified coach, 2-time Eastern sectional competitor, ranking 16th in the East Coast in the senior women's discipline. Academically, I graduated with my associate's degree before even graduating high school, as well as finishing top of my class, ranking 10th out of over 1,700 students, and also scoring a full ride to a university I otherwise would not have been able to attend. And in order to achieve all these accomplishments, I too have had to give up a lot of different aspects of my life, like my social life, a lot of my free time, but these are very small prices to pay compared to what my parents have paid for me to be able to achieve all these things. And looking back on this story, I now understand the true reason behind why my mom made me go to sleep, even when it was still light outside. Life can be very hard on someone, especially when money isn't flowing steadily. And restless nights of hoping she'd make sales to be able to take me skating or feed me the next day, and long days of fighting and sacrificing so much of her own life for me to have a better future. And because of that, I'm the richest person I know. Thank you.
Alright guys, so I just got to the rink. This is the angle that you guys are getting because I had a, let me take these off. I have a thing, like a stand, like suction stand for my camera that I can attach to my windshield, and I don't know where it went. I used it and then it like disappeared, it vanished. I have no idea where it went. Anyways, I have pasta. Oh, this smells really good. I have pasta for lunch. I hope that you guys liked my speech. I hope you guys liked my speech. I was really happy with how it turned out. I definitely did change my speech idea maybe like 2 days before I presented. But I think I definitely pulled it off and I think it turned out really good. Also, sorry if you guys hear like insane wind. That's that would be from my AC because it's 500 degrees outside. Actually, it's 88 degrees. And I'm in a long sleeve, which is my decision. I ended up getting a 100 on my speech. And this is what my professor said in his feedback. What an outstanding speech, Jasmine. I have no doubt that your initial speech would have been really good, but this one was special. It was fundamentally sound, effectively delivered, and offered your classmates a valuable takeaway about sacrifices and hard work and the cost of life, as you very cleverly termed it. I really like your storytelling attention getter about changing speech topics, and your clincher about being the richest person you know was really great. The story was very well organized with some really great details, such as your mom looking for you in the park through the window of the room she was cleaning. What a powerful image that is. Your takeaways had really great dimension, and I liked how you bookended the sleeping when it's still light out idea. Delivery was excellent in every aspect, and you had a lot of very positive energy with great vocal and facial variety, posture, and eye contact. Again, Jasmine, I was really impressed and moved by this speech. I hope you're proud of it. I'm so happy. Like, I literally got my feedback for it, and I was like, I mean, I feel like I could have done better, and I feel like I definitely could have, like, presented better than I did. And then I get my physics test results on Monday. So I have to wait. No. Oh, and then another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is I'm working on a robot project right now. And I don't have the robot with me because since it's been assembled, it's very fragile. So on the days that I don't work on it or I don't have engineering, I don't bring it with me. Because I'm afraid that I'm going to break it. But we started working on the robot. And so far we have wheels. We have the main box. I accidentally cut myself. I don't think I'm allowed to. I have a video of my finger when I first was working, like when we were first working on making the actual body of the robot. I cut myself really badly. And I don't think I can put that on YouTube. It was like a really bad one.
It wasn't, okay, it wasn't bad. It looked bad.
Okay, you're uploading stuff. Okay.
Just set it out on the
All right, let's put her down.
Okay, so it just does it for longer now. Forward, backwards, left, right. It's supposed to go right, but it ran over a screwdriver. Alright, I prefer if there were pauses and it doesn't just kept on going.
Okay.
Forward, backwards, left. Should turn right. Yep.
Turn. But we got wheels attached to it, and then last night, me and one of my other partners, Regina, we were working on attaching the battery pack to it, and it was such a process. Oh my gosh. The battery pack is very heavy, and this robot has to roll. It has to go. The first time we attached it, it wouldn't roll. And it wouldn't back up, which it's supposed to do, because of how heavy the battery pack was in the back. It wouldn't let the roller in the back roll. So we had to reposition it, remove it. I don't have a close-up picture of it, but my school has these little like robot delivery thingies, and I thought it was so cute. So I took a picture. I'll put it on the screen of the two of them together because they look like twins almost. It's so cute. And now the robot runs off of like its own power from the batteries. But I also have a video that I can put on the screen of when we were first building it, and it was still running off of our computer power because we had to plug it in to upload the code. So I can put that on the screen so that you guys can kind of get the idea of kind of what it does. But it's a lot of fun. I really like my team. We're the only 4 girls in the entire class. So we're a group of 4, and we're the only 4 girls in the entire class. So it's super fun. Like, it's literally we're the only girls, and we just decided to work on a team together because it's like, you know, why not? So my team is really good. And also our team is like kind of ahead, I guess. We're like ahead in a sense because we already had like the base of our bot when other teams were just starting to cut theirs out. And then I believe I have my first quiz for prop stats also coming up. That class is scary. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna finish eating because I have to run inside because I have a lesson with my coach. So I'll see you guys in like literally 20 seconds after I finish eating. Oh, also, super quickly before I like go off, I have really exciting news. So I am going to be competing this upcoming October for my first time ever at a collegiate competition. And I'm really, really excited. And it's also going to be my very first time competing ice dance. I am a little bit nervous, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to be competing the Argentine Tango, which is a gold dance, because I actually kind of stopped posting videos about my dances, but I have still been doing them, and I'm on my gold dances right now. I already passed my gold partnered quick step. That's the only one I've passed so far. And I just submitted my tests for my solo quick step and solo Argentine. And then I'm going to be competing the solo Argentine in October. So I'm very excited about it. I have never ever competed dance before. I've never competed at a collegiate competition before either. And it's definitely going to be a new experience, that's for sure. Registration for the competition was 1 cent. Literally paying 1 cent for competition registration is unheard of. So I was a little bit surprised. I mean, like, even if I didn't go, like at that point, just register, you know, and just see what happens. But I registered for the competition, so I will be going, and I'm going to be competing the Argentine Tango solo, which is gold dance. So I'm very excited about it, and I'm excited to see how it goes. The one thing that is very different is that I also have to learn the men's steps. So I have to do 2 patterns, I believe. The first step is going to be, or like the first pattern is the women's steps, and then the second pattern is men's steps, which I didn't need to learn that to test. So I'm currently working on learning those, and also having an introduction, and also, you know, arms to make it a little bit better so that I actually look like an ice dancer and not like I'm faking it. So we're working on that right now to see if I can figure that out. And then I also need to find some music because I don't want to skate to the music that the ISU has, because it's like not, I mean, it's not bad music, but I've heard it so many times practicing it for the test. So I want to choose something a little bit more fun. So yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that because that's like really new, and I didn't tell you guys that. I also didn't tell you guys what dances I was on yet. So that's really exciting. I'm super excited for it. So we'll see how it goes.
Alright guys, so I just finished my lesson and it went really good. I didn't get any videos of it. but we did a lot of jumping. My knee's been hurting really badly. I like don't know what is happening or what's going on with it because it's been hurting since I want to say the second week of July, and we're already almost in October, which that's not good at all. So I'm gonna do some ice dance now, and then yeah. I'm gonna do some ice dance now. I'm gonna work on my Argentine and then also try to work on like the opening and all that stuff, and also remembering the men's steps.
Did I say you could record me?
Yes.
Did I sign a waiver?
You signed your life away when you started working here.
I've heard 9 of the words. It's the silliest words in the English language. You want to know? I get these
Pink Red Bull, and Kristen said I'm not allowed to drink it because it's bad for me, but it's pink, so it technically cannot be bad for me.
It is.
It can't be bad for me if it's pink.
Pink is only associated with good things, apparently.
Exactly. Pink is only associated with butterflies and rainbows and unicorns and everything that's happy and sunshine and pink and good.
Technically, there's no pink in a rainbow, but sure, yeah, let's go with that. And suitcases. Suitcases.
Yes.
Suitcases. And tennis shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Until the end of
It's
the day.
dead. My computer's dead. No.
How about guns?
Oh.
Do you use guns?
No. Dude, oh my god. Your turn. Our favorite woman just walked in and gave us brownies. Bro, we're playing USF. I can't do that.
Horns down.
Oh. Guys, so I was on campus earlier and I saw Elizabeth with her dog, and me and the dog were twinning. We had the same shirt on. I also saw Mac on campus.
Who wore it best?
The dog.
The dog.
The dog wore it way better than me. It works.
Here's tribute.
Gabby's so fake, but Sean is real. This is the weather for the hockey game. Straight downpour. Ah! Ah! No! No! He sacrificed himself. Oh gosh, the phone. All right, we're safe, we're safe. And this is all the rain coming towards us, so we're definitely gonna get hit bad. And if you thought it couldn't get any worse, it just did.
I was telling Sean a story about how my mom is vegan and she won't eat anything.
You're gonna do it?
She won't eat any animal products except fish products. And whenever
We could do one each if you
I
like.
have mohara, which is completely fried fish, like the whole thing, like it's taken straight from the ocean, descaled, tossed in the deep fryer. I was
The
telling him
whole
the
thing.
whole thing. When I have that, and she's like eating her little vegan food, she's like, Gabby, can I be bad? Can I sneak some fish eyeball? Can I have that? Can I
She
eat
just
it?
eats the eyes.
She loves it. Jasmine, you should get it. Do your parents not eat like uncommon food?
Yeah, they do, but
Okay.
Just
not
the
fish
eyes.
eyes.
I don't want the fish. Just give me the eyes.
Alright guys, me and Sean are gonna do a drawing competition.
I'm judging.
What should we draw? Comment down below, even though this video is going to be posted after the drawing competition is
Yes. Drop suggestions. We will take them into consideration.
for next time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
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 What are you doing?
Alright guys, a little scenery change. I'm running the front desk now. And nobody's here.
And card Sean and not the people, not just mine. Yep. Big. Bye, Jessica.
Oh!
Camera.
Oh!
Ooh, hi, Matt.